Hello, I'm Reverend Arlene C, and welcome to another video. I'm sorry that it's taken me a bit to do this next one for our weekly reading from Sunday the 16th March 16th, 2025 till March 23rd, 2025. Um, so I'm going to be using the Light Seers Tarot for today's or for this week's reading. And like last video, I already had the cards pulled for each day of the week. So we will start with tomorrow, Sunday, and we got the World. Such a beautiful card, such a beautiful deck. Now, it's interesting because I feel that um, it's not that it's really endings, but closure. I feel that there's this opportunity for closure um, to start happening this week. And it probably could be from the eclipse just the other night. I think it was yesterday, um, or throughout Friday to Saturday, or Thursday to Friday. It was one of those two things. But I know we just had that eclipse that just happened, the lunar eclipse. And we have the full moon right now. So it could be possibly connected to that, right? Um, so I'm feeling it's not so much about new beginnings yet at this time, but I do feel that there's this energy of, I guess, completion um, would be a proper word. It's very much of, I feel that, the pieces are falling together and you're seeing the bigger picture, which helps you to then be able to kind of find that closure, find that piece that kind of just, brings it all together. Because right now my camera's not being great. But if you see, it is the Ouroboros, which is the snake biting its own tail, right? Which is rebirth. Um, so I feel that you are coming into this time of being where it is helping you in that process to find that closure, to find that way to um, bring it together so that it makes sense for you. But it's not about making sense. It's an opportunity for healing, right? And I feel that for a lot of people, things from their past have come through and have become very present. And it's now this opportunity for you to heal that and find some sort of reconciliation within yourself, right? And sometimes it's also about understanding that sometimes closure for you um, will not include, if there's another person, it will not include that person, right? Understanding, learning to accept the fact that you may never find closure through someone else. They may never give that to you. So how do you find your own closure for yourself? So how do you come to terms with it and reconcile it for yourself so that you can no longer allow it to affect you in a way that it keeps you debilitated or it makes you angry anymore, where you can have that memory come up to help you maybe in the next phase, but you'll be more of the observer and not so much of feeling it, being in the chaos of it all. So I feel that that's sort of what Sunday's energy is bringing, or as we're coming out of the full moon energy, that could possibly be what is also going to be coming up for some. Sorry, I'm still kind of raspy and everything from not feeling well, a lot of congestion, so a lot of old programming that I'm dealing with, trying to also heal and clear out. So it's perfect. Okay, we got Monday, Eight of Pentacles. So many things here. I feel that too, like Monday's kind of bringing this energy of gathering. I kept hearing the word gathering, and I know they usually the Eight of Pentacles is like the apprenticeship card, it's the business card. And I feel that it's more of right now, it's this energy of the gathering. You're gathering everything, you're gathering the information, you're doing the research that you need, you're researching, the courses, or like or for me right now with stepping into more of this metaphysical minister role, I'm researching insurance companies and all these different things, right? For and just the guidelines and all those things. So it's like I feel that you're in this form of gathering right now. You're gathering the information, you're looking in ways to expand, possibly, like expand the learning or the service, the product, the job, the career that you're, or even schooling, right, that you're coming into. And I feel that right now it's this energy of gathering the information, you know, doing the research, um, connecting with different groups and organizations that help you to sustain that. And I feel for some, there is that apprenticeship opportunity coming up for some where they're having this opportunity to hopefully connect with different places that could possibly help as like an apprentice or be of a much more of a mentor and guide for others. That's Sunday, that's Monday, I said. I hope I said it was Monday. Now we're going to Tuesday. So Tuesday, we got the Nine of Wands for Tuesday. And usually the Nine of Wands is like you're standing, standing firmly, right? It's just like the Seven of Wands and that energy too of like standing firmly. Um, but it's interesting because to me, what I keep getting with this is not everything presented to you is an opportunity. And that's what I feel you may start noticing with things. Just because things come up, it doesn't mean that you have to say yes. Not everything is an opportunity. Not everything requires your attention. And I feel that so by Tuesday, you're going to start, Tuesday, you might be experiencing some of that where there is maybe opportunities or you thought it was an opportunity. And then it just, as more information comes to surface, you're realizing, you know what, maybe it's not the best um, source for me or the best path for me. Um, and I can sense the disappointment in that, but it's understanding that what's meant for you will never truly be out of your grasp, right? It's always gonna appear. It's always there. It's also understanding it's not so much, I guess it is your worth, but it's understanding that, um, you have boundaries that you want to set and those limitations. And especially I feel like in business, right? Like, or even in schooling, careers, there's certain things you want and there are certain things that you've worked through and you've done before, and that's not where you want to go next, right? So it's like, how do, learning to say no or learning to negotiate so that you can receive what you feel that all your years of training and schooling and all that stuff has done for you. And now you can say, like, hey, you know what? Like, no, I have all these years of experience. Like, what can we do to change that a bit more? Because, I'm bringing so much more to you, right? So it's understanding that too, where it's like understanding that you can negotiate. And if they say no, then that just wasn't the place for you, right? And it's learning. Again, we're very much learning right now this energy of not being attached to anything and not being afraid, right? It's like if what seems like an opportunity is gone, it's because it wasn't your opportunity. Wednesday, Page of Wands. I feel like there's a shift, a break in the energy. It's still like fiery and exciting, but I feel that there's more need for play. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like there's more need for play. There's more need to, for self-care. It's just what I keep hearing. There's just more need for play. It's like, it's, hump week or hump day. Sorry, not hump week, hump day. It's just like, yeah, you know what? You need to do something for you, do something a little bit more fun, or just, yeah, like everything's becoming so serious. Get a little less serious. Thursday, Two of Cups. I know Two of Cups is often relationship cards, But to me, usually the Two of Cups represents more of that unity within ourselves, that care for ourselves, which goes well with the Wednesday, right? And of course, as we get to Thursday, we're already thinking about Friday and the weekend. So it's like, it's that energy again of wanting more play, wanting just more calm, uh, more flow and ease. And this is asking you, where are you setting your intention and attention, right? And if you see the hands, right, it's just like that energy of understanding that we are a polarity, right? It's not good or bad, really. It's just difference, right? It's the same head. It's two heads of the same coin, right? I've said so many times, and I feel that that is what Thursday is starting to bring up. It's just this like understanding and starting to surrender and accepting that where you're feeling separated is just an illusion. So how do you switch that around and bring it back so that you turn back in within yourself and find a way to have that emanate out so that you see it in your reality outside of you. Friday, the Emperor. What's cool with this Emperor is it's like he's just chilling. He's chilling. He knows he's good, right? And just trying to see what they're telling me for Friday. Yeah, there's just this again, it's that energy of like it's Friday, like I'm just ready for the week to be done. And I feel like this week might feel like a heavy week. And it's like, yeah, you're just ready to like ring that bell and be like, okay, we're done. Ding, 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 ding. Time's out. I'm tapping out. We're good. But I just feel this energy of working to not allow yourself to get so wrapped up into it all, right? Just again, remembering to laugh, remembering to play. It's going to be very important right now, especially with the intensity of these energies that are coming in and everything that's happening with space weather and how it's impacting our physical body with all the shifts. It impacts our DNA. It impacts our body system, like our electric field within ourselves, electromagnetic field within ourselves, sorry. So it's it's understanding that everything is like, remembering that everything's connected and that we are really truly feeling those connections, um, whether we're conscious of it or not. Um, but yes, it's just this energy of it's time to just, I feel like just let it fall away, just let it drop, just let it drop. You don't need to hold on to it anymore. And then Saturday, we got the Ten of Cups. So I feel like for some, there may be celebrations happening the weekend coming up, celebrations, opportunities to just be doing something you enjoy doing. For some, I'm seeing like concerts and festivals or some sort, something special happening. Um, but I keep hearing music. So I feel there's something musical happening that in the background. But um, yeah, Saturday just seems like it's more about a day of just being in, not just content, but having that appreciation for what so many others see as trivial and insignificant things, where to you, those things are what matter the most. And it's about bringing that into your everyday, that gratefulness, always having that level of gratitude and appreciation for everything you do have, whether, it's fresh pair of socks, you know, that cup of coffee in the morning. There's so much to be grateful for. So that is the messages I'm receiving for the week. Like I said, tomorrow, starting Sunday, March 16th, till the next Saturday of March 22nd. Have a wonderful week, surrounding you in love. Until next time.